Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanek127 and welcome back to another video. And before we get into today's video, I do want to say that I am sorry that this one took so long. It's just that there's been a lot of stuff to cover around E3 and other games and stuff like that that I really just did not have time to get around to this one yet. But what you're looking at on the screen here, this is some Code Vein gameplay from their network test. I did spend a lot, and I mean a lot of time playing Code Vein's network test. I got my character up to about level 70 or 75, I believe, and so I did play this a decent amount, just so you guys know. But anyway, what I want to do in today's video is just talk about my first impressions of Code Vein, how I felt about it. Do I think it's, you know, a Dark Souls-ish like title and all that stuff? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So if you haven't seen by now, Code Vein is a action RPG developed and published by Bandai Namco. It is going to be launching, I believe, sometime later on September of this year, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's like the middle or the end of September. I don't remember the exact release date. Feel free to leave that in the comments below. And it definitely is a title that does have that Souls-like combat to it. But I'm not going to say it's 100% like Dark Souls. If I had to make a comparison, which is probably the most obvious and easy one most people make, I would say, honestly, it's kind of like God Eater and Bloodborne had a baby. Now, the reason I say Bloodborne and not Dark Souls is because to me, Dark Souls is a lot more slower paced with their combat and everything, and Code Vein is a lot more fast paced like Bloodborne. Now, it's not as fast as Bloodborne. I definitely personally think especially PvP wise, that Bloodborne is a lot faster than Code Vein, but it definitely has that that trade attack style combat, that, you know, that cautious maneuvering and everything that you gotta do, that whole lock-on style, think about your next move, make sure you dodge and roll out of the way kind of feel that, you know, the Souls games, the From Software feel does have. So you know, you can definitely feel that whole thing in there. But honestly, the people who make the comparison or call the game Anime Souls, you're 100% accurate. I'm going to be honest about that. There's a lot of people that are, you know, going to tell you, well, this isn't exactly like Dark Souls, and there's so many, you know, people who like to get on here and be super technical about it. Guys, it's a Souls-like feeling game in a fantasy anime kind of style universe. So you're like these vampire style characters. The game has some amazing character customization, and I'm talking character customization that probably rivals Dark Souls and Bloodborne's character customization. Like, there's so many sliders, clothing, outfits, accessories, all kinds of different things that you can do with your face, eyes, nose, hairstyles, just everything. There is a bunch of stuff in this game, and it honestly blew me away. When I first streamed this, I probably spent about 30 or 45 minutes just customizing my character. And I'm not a guy who's, you know, I love good character customization, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that dude that spends, you know, 6 years in the character creator. This game forced me to do that because it had so many options. Now so I did like it, you know, from that standpoint. The character customization was great. The visuals in this game, honestly, I think they are really gorgeous. As I'm sure you guys are aware, I was playing on an Xbox One X, so I got to view it, you know, in its highest fidelity, playing it in 4K and all that stuff, and the game looked and ran marvelous. And I was honestly surprised because usually Bandai Namco demos and betas, and I'm not even saying this to crap on Bandai Namco, their tests are usually terrible. Like, every beta I've ever played from them has been, you know, just a cluster of disconnects and, you know, crashes and things like that. Like when I did the Jump Force tests, when I played some of the Dragon Ball Z games, a lot of their betas have just been trash, and this was the most stable one I ever felt. Don't get me wrong, there was some lag and things like that here and there. I'm sure that was the whole purpose of the network test, but I got no crashes, no real stability issues. I didn't experience any frame drops, dips, or anything like that. Combat and multiplayer felt smooth. One thing that is bugging me, it did look like you could only summon one other player to play with you, even if you got rid of your NPC, and I really do hope they change that, and I hope that's not the case in the final game. I'm not sure if there's a way to fix that, or if I'm just wrong. feel free to correct me in the comments below about that one. But that is one thing that did bother me in the game. I do like the different classes, the different styles of builds you can make in here. My personal build I'm using in this one is like a hybrid of a swordsman and a mage. There were just so many different character styles, so many different characters. I did see a lot of Kaneki wannabes running around the server for obvious reasons. You know, if you're going to make Kaneki in an anime style game, this is probably the perfect game to make him in. But the boss fights are fun. The music is great. The soundtrack is awesome, and things like that. It's a little bit of a learning curve with, like, you know, the skill system, you know, how the skill points and stuff like that works. I found that to be a little bit complicated, just to my opinion. I didn't understand that right away until I actually had my cousin who was playing with me explain that one to me. But once I got a grasp of it, it was a lot of fun. I'm really surprised at how in depth they went with this game, because usually Bandai's RPGs, don't get me wrong, they're good, but they're, you know, they're very simple, like on the stat side. Like this really impressed me, because, you know, I saw that they could really go, like, you know, truly in depth, kind of like a Souls game does with an RPG. And honestly, I hope they take paths like this in some of their future titles. Guys, if you've been sleeping on Code Vein, don't. I definitely think, you know, this is going to be one of the better RPGs that we play this year. And personally, guys, do look forward to me bringing this on the channel, because come September, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of Code Vein stuff. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button for me, and I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tnek127, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out, take care.